Now with 100% more ducks. Howdy folks, Grok the DuckFarmer here, and I'm on the FTOG server playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved Expert Mode. And I'm standing on top of my Thaumcraft research table because it's time to do a little Thaumcraft research. Yeah, I've been putting it off as long as I can, but I gotta do some work here. Specifically, I want to get that Eldrich tab opened up when I don't have it here because I have no warp. I have done none of the research here of any of these forbidden knowledge pieces. So I need to go through and do that. And you can see this one here, this research mastery, it's mostly harmless, so I'm guessing very little warp, maybe no permanent. But some of these other ones, this one's also mostly harmless. Alchemy, nothing in alchemy. Artifice. The Infernal Furnace, that has a minor, and so that's got to be more so than mostly harmless. And this one's moderate. So some of these, as I go through and research them, should go ahead and get me some warp. And when I get a sufficient amount of that, then my tab should open up, and then void metal and other things. But for the first part, I'm just going to have to go through and do a bunch of these researching, and I can check and see how much warp I have by doing check warp. And you can see permanent warp 0. And you can also see, hey, pretty nice TPS on the server, which is very nice. I'm happy for that. And we also have the glow from my aura node down below. But anyway, you don't want to watch me go through and research all these bits because that would be pretty boring. Let's see, this needs paper. This one I can just purchase. So let's go ahead and do that. So that's purchased. And let's take a quick look with the check warp. Aha! I now have a permanent warp of 1. So mostly harmless gave me a 1. Alright, well, let me take a look at this. And these were quick because I didn't actually have to research anything. I just purchased them. So, what does check warp say? 2. And I've heard people say I need to get up to 20 before the tab opens up. So we'll see. I'm just going to go ahead and play with these and see how many of these I can get going in the next little while. Missing research for that. Oh well, as I research things, hopefully that will get better. Onward! 9 hours later. It's been maybe an hour, so not too bad. But I have gone through and done a whole bunch of researching. I went ahead and researched everything that I've got. Let's see, everything that has this funky glow, that's the forbidden knowledge. Every bit that I can access, I have researched. There's one place, where was it, Artifice? One place that, tinkering, where this one here. I don't know what it is and what to do to unlock it, but maybe this. But, I don't know. But I've done everything I can, and if we take a look, my permanent warp is 17, and I believe I need 20 to unlock that. So at this point, the question is, do I eat some brains? And I could eat me some brains, or I could go ahead and I understand that if I make some of these flesh golems, that might also give me some taint. Not taint. Taint? Warp, that's the word, warp, where it would get me some warp enough to get me to unlock that piece. So I'm going to try a little bit of both. Maybe some brains. I don't know, because I need to do something that will make me hungry. And I'm not sure. Maybe get wounded. That sounds good. That sounds like a good idea. Easiest way to do that, I believe, is to go up and sacrifice a little bit of blood in here, and that should work. Let's move you out of the way. All right, time to play with this. Oh, it happened. Okay, so I've been sitting up here with my orb, draining blood and then eating brains, and that's all that's left of 32. I decided I'd eat 32. And this happened. You can see I testing my warp. Nope, nothing. You feel oddly drained. Surely there is a way to stop these headaches. Your perception suddenly expands. And there's my Eldrich tab. So that finally popped in, which is exactly what I've been looking for this to happen. Let's take a look at what my warp is. Still 17. So it must have been just waiting for this sort of attack of warp to hit that kicked me over the edge. So I can stop eating these things because, you know, they're kind of nasty and I don't like them. All right, so let's put that back, and that means I can hopefully do something to get rid of some of the warp, because I've got a bit of a temporary warp and regular warp and permanent warp. Yeah, I don't know. So I will go ahead and investigate more of this area. There's the sanity checker I wanted before I started this but couldn't get to. What's this? A focus. Okay, and void metal. That is the whole reason why I'm doing this in the first place, is to get to the void metal. Yay! Alright, so I gotta research that. Now that I have void metal researched, let's see, I just take a void seed, 8 metallum in a crucible, alrighty, and then I can do stuff. Yeah, so void seed, 8 metallum, and iron. How much metallum do you have? 4. Oh, okay. So if I grab 2 stacks of you, and where's my, okay, come on, seed. There's my void seeds and a stack of you. I should be able to make void metal. All right, let's go see. All right, so here, let's do like 2. So if I toss in you and then you, why are you way over there? If I toss in, nope, 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 don't want to do those first. Oh, I bet you it's because I have this all the way around this now. Let's take that off. All right, so now if I toss in you, there we go. And 2 void metals. Yay! All right. I now can do void metal, which is good because that has been blocking me for a bunch of my other stuff. Let's do a few more. You are not exactly what I want. Oh, come on, come on, I can do this. Fine. There, now it's 16. Let's do 8. There we go, 16. So that's proving the point. And why are there so much metallum in there? Oh, because I'm an idiot, that's why. Okay, I think I ate up a void seed. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear this out. Go away. Alright, so I've got some of that. Let's head back to base and let's dump that in, because if I want to make, let's take a look at here. You can see I'm coming along, and I've got only 2 of these left, of these creative energy cells, and making the draconic flux capacitors. So flux capacitors, if I need to make 4 more of these, I can make those, but I was missing the void metal. I had like 3 void metal left, so that's what was blocking me, and I can make that real easy. Yay! Okay, this will get me going, and I can get my creative energy tank going. So number 3 is done, and it's time to do number 4, which means I need those 16 flux capacitors here. So, flux, not 7 flux capacitors. I've got my 16 wyvern ones already charged up and ready, so let's do these. All happy! Yay! Start! Go! So that will go ahead and get me what I need as far as the 4 pieces for the creative fluid tank. Right there. So that will get me these 4 here. And then I need 7, so 28 bedrockium drums. Alrighty. And then this is a 7 by 7, so that's 49 minus 1, so 48 of these tank glasses and a tank controller. Alright, I'll go start making this. Flux. There's my last 6. And let's drop them in. A dunk, gadink, gadonk, kabang. Oh, get back in there, you. There we go. So there is my 4th energy cell. Those go there. And I had a bunch of these bedrockium drums already made with a pair left over. So that's good. Alright, so now I need to make ender tank. I need a tank controller. What do I need here? I got a tesseract. Tesseract. See? Got a tesseract right there. There's that, and then I need the, no, not that, the glass. So I need 1, 2, 3 of those. Just enough tanks, or, yeah, the machine frames. Oh, missed one, right there. Yay! Creative portable tank. There we go. Alrighty, so there's my second creative bit of goodness. And I'm going to go through and make some more of these bedrockium drums and just fill them up with all the various liquids that I would probably ever need. And then I think I will be using this because if I remember right, that... Yes, that's the centerpiece to make the Everlasting Guilty Pool. And once I've used this to fill up bedrockium drums, I probably don't feel like making a whole nother one. I could do it, but nah, I don't feel like doing it. So, yay, got myself the creative portable tank. And next of the creatives is probably the Guilty Pool, because that would be cool. You know, I'm looking at this recipe for the Everlasting Guilty Pool for the creative mana, and I'm going, okay, I've got these crystal clusters, or I can make them. I've got plenty of bits to make those. I've got lots and lots of null catalyst. I've got the Gaia Spirit ingots. I've got most, but not, I don't think the top 2 of these slates that I can go ahead and get. And then a bunch of these runes I don't have, but I can make all those. The only thing I'm missing are these primordial pearls, which I need to do some Thaumcraft and go to the dimensions and 4 times and beat the boss and get the pearl from it. And this Icorium adorned ichor cloth strapped silverwood wand. I don't have any idea how to make those yet. But other than these 2 bits, I've got everything to make this pool. But that's not happening today. Instead, I went ahead and there's my all my storage stuff over here. I cleared off this area, got rid of the witches that were in this area, and moved my liquids over to here. So I've got, let's see, that's draconium full, lava. I didn't decide to fill that because I've got a bunch of it there. Fairy and bedrockium and UU matter and resonant ender, that's been used a bunch. And then this is my molten pokephenium. And over here is my primal mana. And I want more than that, just because I can. So if I slap this on top of my creative tank, that sets the type. So I pull that down, let's pull you off, and I can slap you right there, and now it's full. These tanks fill up super fast. So now I can stick that here, and I'm thinking I could actually make stuff out of that primal mana blocks. I'm thinking that would be kind of interesting. But yeah, this is pretty easy for switching around liquids. I've got a few others, but you know, like, do I really need a drum full of blood? Nah. So this is good for now, and I doubt that, you know, if I go ahead and use this in the guilty pool, I don't think I'm going to miss these. I'll definitely fill up a bedrockium drum of everything before I make this go away. And so I'm looking at this and thinking, what else to do? I thought the entire episode was going to be taken up by making or opening up that tab and getting the void metal, but no, that went pretty fast. So I'm going to try something else that I haven't done before. And let's see if I come into here and with the dragon. Let me snag this syringe full of dragon essence. And rarity 6. These are my rarity 6 dimlets that I have, and they're pretty nice. Regeneration, resistance, saturation, I don't care about any of those. Liquid emerald, gold, resonant ender, that's how I got that drum full. UU matter, I went to Nonsanity and got a tank of from his and built that dimlet because I couldn't get it. Let's see, draconium ore, iridium ore, that would be so nice if that iridium ore gave us the iridium nuggets that we needed, but no, that's completely the wrong iridium. And withers, 2 withers. Well, I'm going to take you, and let's go down to here. And I think you are yes. I'm going to make me the mob for the Ender Dragon. So let's extract you. That should give me all the bits I need. Alright, so I've got a dimlet 6 here. That goes there. Advanced memory unit goes there. That's... So I need a mob type, because that's you. Base part goes there, and then this is what I'm making it out of. So there's my dragon dimlet. Cool. Alright, so I've got me a dragon dimlet, so I can make me a dimension for killing dragons in. Let's try this. See, do I have anything in here? I do not, so let's just toss you. Let's grab you, thank you. And let's put one of you in there. Let's stick the rest of you on the wall. I would put them in here, but I have 1 slot left, and if I get more dimlets coming in, I don't want to use those all up. So let's go ahead and call this Grok Dragon. And I need more than just this. I want something that's, let's see, flat. Let's grab a flat terrain, and probably good if we have some sort of ore here. Let's see, iron. Block of iron, iron ore is cheaper. Nether pig, those will just explode. So let's go with the iron ore and efficiency. Got some of these. Let's go ahead and put 2 of those in and see that. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, and I want an effect none. Yep, because I don't want funky weird effects kicking in. Alright, so that should have everything I need. That's going to take a little bit longer to generate, but that's okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Grok, Dragon, store. Alrighty. This one can come out. I was using that to get nodes. And this is going to take forever and 5 days to generate. Yeah, see, 2, 3. So it's going to take a bit. So I'll come back when that is done. Okay, it has charged up all the way to 100%, and looking at it, it's only about 10, almost 11k RF per tick, and that's nothing. So we're going to go ahead and let that there. And I have me a linked panel page and a leather, so let's go ahead and make a book real quick so that we can get back there, because almost instantly these portals that I get to are going to get destroyed. So let's go ahead and dial up the Grok Dragon right there, 71. Let's dial you, and I always grab my charm just in case. Right. Fly, fly. There we go. because they will fly through that and destroy that, and so that's a bad deal. So I'm going to come way up high, and I'm going to use my link book. And now it is set to here. Good, let's go ahead and save that, and I'll name that later. There's my bow. Let's drop down. Oh, no, don't. Right click. Mid-air collisions. Hello, dragon. Two. I missed you. Come on, I'm shooting you. I'm shooting you. Well, I'm thinking I was going to shoot him. There, that's 3 hits. 4 hits. Oh, another miss. And 5 should do it, I think. Nice server lag. There we go. Yeah, so 5 will kill him. And I can just come here and snag that right there. Excuse me, guys. XP! Yeah, this is loud. Oh, hey. Excuse you. And this is why I wanted to go ahead and make that linked book. Saw Nonsanity do this, and because as these guys fly around, they will dig things out. Hey, stop that. And also these portals here, as they appear, they'll trash that, and so there's no coming back. So cool, cool. I can sit there and make me a bunch of ender dragons here. Let's return back to base, and here we go. Yay. Alright, so cool. I had not done one of those Ender Dragon dimensions before, so that's good to see. And this, let's rename. So let's go back to the cathedral. Go up, fly, I'm going to come over here to my writing desk, and we can put that there, and this is Ender Dragons! Exclamation mark. Alright, so now we have a way to get there. And I think I may move it from that normal spot of all the other portals. So let's see. What am I looking for? Lectern. That's what I'm looking for. Lectern. Bookstand? What are these called? These are book stands. Okay. The lectern is the other thing that I didn't want. Book stand. You are cheap, and I like you. And let's get a base for you. Let's get an awakened draconium block for that, and we need a sign. Okay, let's take that and move it over to here. So it is out of the way a bit. And yeah, I get one of these guys popping out occasionally, and I think, can't see it here, but I think I'm taking a little damage from something, and I'm not sure what it is that's doing that. Hey, don't you get up there. You, get away. Put that there. And it says Ender Dragons, and then let's see, we need a sign here. Ender Dragons. Oh, come on, what's with the extra W? Have your own way back home. Because it may not have the way back there anymore. So that's up and running, which is very good. Let's give it a quick whirl and make sure. Yep, way up high. So cool, cool, working out very nicely. Let's go back to base. Well, I think that's been a fairly productive, if a fairly short video. We've got the void metal going, and I had been putting that off for forever. Got the creative portable tank, so now I have all the liquids that I want in endless amounts. And I got me a dragon dimension, so now you can get a bunch more hearts. I think if I'm not going to go for a second creative tank, I probably don't need that much more of the awakened draconium. I've got enough hearts and stuff on hand. I think I'm probably good, but it's nice to have my own dimension for that setup, which is very, very nice. Oh yes. So I'm really liking this, and I think I'm going to go a slightly different direction with my next episode. But you'll have to wait till that one. Anyway, this has been Grok the Duck Farmer here on the FTOG server, playing Feed the Beast Infinity Evolved. Expert mode. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.